getting some food. Let's see, what do I want? Oh, this is The Sound, isn't it? It's a good song. Hi. No, I don't want that big. It's a bit large. You know what I really don't like? The individual creamers when they could just give you a pump or something.
Well, I gotta carry 4 to the room, so I won't mind that right now.
What?
I said I gotta carry 4 coffees to the room, so
Yeah.
I don't mind.
I guess if you're trying to give it for people, it's fine. Hold on, sorry.
Tax terms and conditions apply. Get 2 big snack sticks for $5. This original recipe is made with beef, pork, and chicken, and drips with a smoke flavor. Wait, can I borrow one?
Yeah, it's really live stream.
Terms and conditions apply. At 7-Eleven, there's a $5,000 winner every single day. Shop at 7 Rewards and check your app for instant gameplays for a chance to win $5,000 in cash. Get extra gameplays when you buy Red Bull, Ghost Energy, Chips Ahoy, Vitamin Water,
What do you know about? Eggs. We gotta share the stream. Let me do this Discord. Yeah, probably. Who sings this? Damn, you got a lot of coffees. Tongs. Oh yeah. They don't have tongs. You have to use the paper. For the little, like, what's it called? It's like the treats and stuff and the thing. Yeah, I know. At first I was like, why is there no tongs? Like, you want us people to, like, raw dog? I was like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
So then I looked at the bags because I could maybe finagle the bag like a tong.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Like, use it as paper. And then they had paper, like, of special. Like, you'll see it when you go over them. Oh my god. Sorry. Just want to put my phone down for a minute. I went to VidCon.
Oh, what's that?
What is it or where is it?
What is that?
It's a YouTube convention.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's here in Anaheim?
Yeah, it is. Because I'm getting something to eat. I'm on stream. Sorry. I'm not quitting on stream. Alright, so I'm gonna read some live stream. get my. I'm gonna be off screen for 5 seconds. I'm gonna be off screen for 5 seconds. I need to grab some dessert treats. I don't want the cheese bread I already got yesterday. Steve. Oh, I really don't want to end it, but I understand why you think that. Give me 1 second. Oh, gloves. Okay. I'll be careful. Like, I don't want to. What? Got our stuff here. They're probably asleep. So I just wanted to stream because I have nothing else better to do right now. I'm just really exhausted. What's up?
You do vlogging?
Vlogging, yeah. Don't worry, I'm nice.
You are a YouTuber or?
Yeah, YouTuber. I'm Nick, so I'm known as the Gaming Otter. So I'm trying to vlog. Yeah, I'm vlogging stuff right now. So they can find.
Like a you gaming streamer?
Yeah, I also game. I also game too.
Where you from? Here or?
No, I'm visiting.
Oh, where you from? There?
East Coast. East Coast. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna just do this real quick. Tell me know when it's ready. See, I have a Disney card. I can't show it on screen because I don't want to show my numbers. There we go.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you. Yeah, I watched it. It was nice. Thank you. Sorry, I'm just tired right now. Thank you, Tails. No. Chocolate. No. It's a nerd store. Here, let me show you. Sure. Thanks, Tails. Yeah, I know that. Hold on one second. Okay, I said something. Guys, you're still here, right? Can you hear me? Can you see? Oh, you see me. I saw it. I love that you do that. Like, and you just think that I won't notice. But I won't. Are you guys listening? Do you know Prophesea Gaming? Or Prosophia? Yeah, Prosophia Gaming. Yeah. Zenith, do you know Prosophia Gaming? The guy that does like all the thumbnails that ruin the boss battles, the thumbnails. So he actually said that something I just laughed at about Lonely Goomba. And I sent him a reply on Twitter and I basically said, the fact that you like someone other than yourself is actually impressive. I'm sorry, I had to say it. Because it was like, that guy. That's literally how Tipster is. Guys, no. Here's the best part about Tipster. Guys, this person's obsessed with me. They're stalking me. Literally stalking me on their stream. Do we notice the hypocrisy here? Does anyone notice the double standard of living? It's a little less sweet. A little less. Hey, Chris. Oh, wow. Hey, Chris. How are you? I didn't think I know who you are, Chris. I actually met Chris when I was in Northern Ireland. Good guy. Great guy. Hey, Chris. Did I ever tell you the joke about Mark? When he showed me this card game? I don't know what the card game was, but I was playing this card game, and every time I played, I would always win. And then Mark would be like, Nick, how do you do that? And I was like, what do you mean? How do you always win? Oh, I guess I don't care about the game. It was just really funny. I don't know. Oh, I know, Zenith. That 4-hour stream, that was ridiculous. That was so ridiculous. I just started bursting into laughter, and I was like, is Tipster okay? The Park of 87. I was born that year. In 87. Hey, what's up? Chris, you can ask me any question you want. I'm loving your jacket. You like this? I got it when I was in Canada. So, I like this jacket too. So, it's one of my favorites. Chris, would you like me to put this jacket on you? Imagine if we were on a date, Chris, and I came over to you and was like, hey, Chris, how are you? Here's my jacket. You're like, oh my god. Thank you. Let's see. 7-Eleven. Chris, it's funny. Yeah, you want to go. You know, at least, you know what, Chris? Here's the best part. At least you're not ashamed to go to the bedroom with me. At least you're not ashamed. Unlike some other people, Mark. You know what's really sad? He could never get it up. I mean, he had me around. And he could not get it up. I mean, at least Tipster can give me the tip. So. Not a good one, though. It's kind of sad. I'd rather give Tippy my tip. See, that's how I heal. With tons of laughing. You know what's really sad? They actually gave him the number for the... I don't even want to say it on stream. I saw the number and I was like, do you really think I'm going to even want to do that with him? I wouldn't touch him with an 11-foot, half-foot pole. Like, Tipster is a weirdo. Like, to me, he's a weirdo. And he's calling me a weirdo? Takes one to know one. Let me jump on my PC so I can type faster. Okay. It's like, honestly, when it comes to Tipster, it's like, dude, look in the mirror. Like, you are the same, if not worse, than me. If we're gonna play that game, right? Oh, I'm sure he is. He's like, let me see what he said in this stream. And I'm just like, God, me, Zenith. Oh my God. Why do I have crazy stalkers? I slept okay, but I had some stalkers. God. People are too in love with me. Oh, well, Chris, thank you for doing that. You know what's funny? I actually texted Mark the other day. Chris, you're gonna laugh at this. He said he did nothing wrong. I know, typical Mark, right? Typical Mark, and you're just like, you know what? This is why I'm gonna go, and... No, not that Mark. Different Mark. We're not trying to talk about his last name, but he lives in Northern Ireland. He's just a... Nephews are kind of sweet. Even though Lewis really just sucks at Pokemon, and I have to teach him how to do everything. I'm just like, Lewis. I know you think you know what you're doing, but I need to help you. You know what the best part is? So I'll literally train a team for Lewis, and then he'll give away every Pokemon I gave him. And it's like, this is why kids can't have nice things, because you do that, and then they just give them away. Oh, absolutely, Chris. All the way. You know what's the sad part, Chris? You know how much the UK government doesn't give a flying about Mark? This is literally the truth. They do not like Mark. They do not like Mark, right? Why do they not like Mark? You know why they don't like Mark? You know why? Because he's a user. We all know it. The dude's a user. He's always been this way. He always has. A guy I dated in Northern Ireland. I just, I feel so dumb, Zenith. So stupid. What I should say, because I'm trying to be careful, he used me. Right. So we met on Twitter. I'll tell the story, Chris. Thank you, Tessa. Tessa, you're attractive. I'm just like, but you're gay, Nick. Homo-flexible. Homo-flexible. Anyway, joking. So, right. So, Mark. So I met him on Twitter. He had a nice comment. I decided to take a leap of faith. And it was one of the worst leap of faith. I fell pretty hard. And not in a good way. Not like I was in love with him, but because I flew for someone who lied to me. Lied. And Chris can attest this. So basically, I go to his flat, and we have our first date in the castle, and it's nice, but there's something wrong with Mark. Mark isn't said... Well, thank you, Tails, but I made a stupid mistake, and I have to own up to it. That's the truth. So, right, I dated Mark for like 4 months, and it was one of the worst relationships I'd ever entered into. At least with JM, right? At least JM protected me. At least JM made sure that if I wanted to cook for him and cook for myself, I could do that. Mark, on the other hand, was basically like, Nick, you have to do this, more responsibilities with no benefits. It's basically like going to a job and getting paid nothing to then do more tasks. And you're just like, why am I still here? Why am I here? And then you're just like, you know what, I need to go. I need to leave. So we broke up in December, and I did a really hilarious prank on him. You're gonna love this prank. You wanna hear it? You're gonna hear it. So I bought an empty Nintendo Switch box. Actually, I bought a Nintendo Switch, and I took the Switch out of the box, and I made it empty. And, he complained about me eating all of the Cornish pasties, so I put some Cornish pasties in that Switch box. I basically did, Indiana Jones, when they do the thing with the idol? That's what I did. Chris, let me tell you something. If we dated, we'd at least get to home run. If you were with Mark and he got lucky, you might get a clinch hit to first base. You might. But then you'd have to be like, okay, this game. Like, that's what you'd be like with Mark. I probably barely got to first or second base with Mark. And even with Mark, it's just like, no. It was one of the worst. And it was like, I guess it's great for stand-up comedy. If you wanted to put me on stand-up and start making a fool out of him, the only way that you could conceivably... Oh! And the devil appears himself! It's gonna be good. See, the only way, I'm sorry, Mark, I have to say this. The only way you would find my stand-up bad is if you loved Mark and you were like, go easy on him. He's overweight and obese. And then you'd just be like, so are we going easy? Oh, I was? How much stuff did I pay for, Mark? Do you want to talk about how much I paid for? I dated you. You were my boyfriend. I wasn't a freeloader. You're the jerk. You mean like how you tried to sell me? Yeah. You're a piece of... Oh, didn't I pay your rent one month? Oh, you did the chores? Yeah. Well, you complained about your life. That's how you do it. You sold me. You sold me. You pushed me to it. That's how Frank saved me. You jerk. Thank you, Chris, for defending me. See, I'm not even gonna get pushback on this one, Mark. That's the sad part. Not. You're in my town now. Yeah. You pushed me? Yeah, you see, the sad thing is, the only thing you pushed was the Cornish pasties. That was the only thing you pushed. You pushed a whole bunch of Cornish pasties, Mark. How were they? Oh, I ate too many of them? I didn't leave any for you? Oh, I'm so sorry, Mark. How were the Cornish pasties? Did you enjoy them? Did you want me to go to Tesco's and go, oh, it wasn't the Cornish pasties? Oh, I want to hear what they are. You know, Leona Lewis, oh, I'm telling lies now. Guys, you can't trust me. Mark is the truth. Guys, Mark, do you want to go to Tipster's stream? I want to see how that one looks. That's going to be my favorite. Oh my god. And then it's just going to be a marriage of like Chris Hansen and Susie Liu. Oh my god. I feel like Kathleen Turner right now. She's like in Serial Mom. So, oh. It was the corn chicken? Oh, I took your corn chicken, right. That's what he hated. Mark said, hey Mark, could you just bend over on the couch and actually just take it for once like a man? Oh, you can't, right. You can't take it at all. See, that's the problem with Mark, is he can't take it. So, it's a shame because, you know, Mark does have a wide... But, oh, what did you say? Mark, you have a designer... You have a designer. That's what you have, Mark. That's what you have. You have a designer. So, hey, you did it to yourself. You dated a streamer. You dated a streamer. So, you know, what do you think of Quaxley? How Quaxley is so gay? Is Quaxley gay? How gay is Quaxley, Mark? I'm doing well. My ex bombarded the stream, guys. This is hilarious. I gotta blow up my nose. You know what? Mark is the best Schadenfreude boyfriend. The best Schadenfreude boyfriend. Yeah, my ex is in the stream. Next, I'm gonna get Grayling and JM. It's like, yeah, I've dated narcissists, guys. I dated narcissists. There you go. That's my claim to fame. I dated narcissists. So, I'm really good at picking them. I'm really horrible at avoiding them. Oh, horrible things. That I'm a liar. That, he's gonna say no. Look, Tessa, when someone doesn't like you, they're gonna say whatever they can. Mark didn't even want to kiss me. Mark, what did you call me? You called me a nymphomaniac? Right, you never wanted to do it. You just want to do it all the time, Mark. Well, you just never want to do it, Mark. That's your problem. So... Oh! Yeah, Mark. You're just upset I didn't give it to you. Because you know why? You never felt comfortable around me. Because you never made yourself comfortable with me. I flew halfway, if not all the way across the pond, and you didn't respect me. Could you at least cry? Could you at least cry or act like I was a good person to you? I did not no! That's a lie! I never stole her. What the? No. Mark's now making up lies. Why would I do that? I don't do that. My twin brother would do that, but not me. So, no, I don't... call. And you want to know something funny? You know what's something funny, Mark? You know what your sister said? Your sister said, I'll quote her words, "Guys, watch my kids raid my fridge." Literally, she said that. So, you know what? I don't even care what you think, Mark. Say whatever you want. You're pathetic. You're a pathetic shell of a man. You're a dinosaur. You're a dinosaur, Mark. So, I'm really sorry you can't handle the cold hard truth that an American upstaged a Northern Ireland UK person. You know what's the funny thing is, like, I'm actually liked pretty decently in the UK. She threw a party. She never threw a party for me. What party did she throw for me? That was for Lewis, dude. Do you remember your mother? She kicked us out of the party because you brought the balloons. Remember? You brought the balloons, and then your mom was like, "I don't want any of you." You know what I'm talking about. Dude, your nephew had that birthday. The only way I can forgive Mark is if at least Mark takes his head as an own. That would be the only way that would happen. Oh, I'm a liar now. I'm a liar. Yeah, no. She had a party for your nephew, dude. I remember the story. Are you, like, switching facts or something? No, I don't want to ban Mark. Don't ban Mark. I'm loving this. No, we need to roast him thoroughly. Because he loves. Do not ban him. Unban him. No, I'm loving this. No, this is what I needed this morning. Oh, I know, Tessa. That's the sad part. He's upset because he's never going to get in. That's why he's mad. See, Tessa? I know how to handle my exes. Don't you just love that? Let's let Mark keep rambling. You know, this is healing for him. He has nothing in his life. Hey, Mark, are you gonna play some more Infamous 2 on your PlayStation 4? Do you have all consoles now? Yeah? Yeah, Mark, come on, we're waiting for you to spit up your lies. Aw, Tessa, you're being way too kind. Unfortunately, Bo Blacks went back to Canada, so... We have 12 people watching and 2 likes. Can we get those likes up, guys? I kind of find it funny that people only want to watch, but they don't want to like. It's kind of sad. He left? No, I don't think he left. Let me see if I can unban him. He's just upset that he got lost. He's like, oh, I'm going to get dogpiled on. I'm going to get dogpiled on. Yeah, sure you are. I'm not putting him in timeout. I feel sad that I have to keep mentioning. Chris, did you like the stream? Yeah, he abused me pretty badly. It was pretty awful. Oh my god. Horrible. Horrible. See, what's funny thing is that when Mark talks about the chores, when we're talking about the chores aspect that Mark is talking about, Mark doesn't talk about how I was trying to work, but he didn't help me get a job. I had an Italian restaurant job for 1 day, and they got 40 pounds, and I gave him the money. I gave him all the money that I got in Northern Ireland. Oh, except for the time when he sold me out. I paid a suit for that one. It was Fat Chris. I liked it. Thank you, Fat Chris. Is that Chris Minch? Oh, hi, Fat Chris. Hey, Fat Chris, are you from the UK? I'm not in Northern Ireland right now. I'm in California. So, are you Chris Minshall, or are you just Fat Chris? Are you a different Chris? I might plow you, Fat Chris. So there you go. I like plowing Fat Chris. I'm really bad with that, so. Apparently Tippy likes the tip, so. Oh, he is hiding. He's in the chat? Tipster's in the chat right now. Seriously? Northern Ireland. Carrickfergus, 8 miles from Belfast. Tipster is my psycho obsessive stalker who says that I stalk him when he stalks me. I did not see Leafy at VidCon, though. Me and look, Leafy is on another plane. He's got a legacy. I don't. Zenith's like, Nick, you're a gorgeous man. Just exist with it. I'm like, I guess. Should I buy a hat? What hat are you buying? See, we can have fun. What wedding? We're having a wedding, Chris? That's a little fast, don't you think? I'm pretty broke. I don't know if I could go with you right now. Tipster's already married. He's just secretly in the closet. So, oh no, wait, he's out? No, I'm sorry. He's out. And I'm just like, yeah, sure you're out, man. Sure you're out. So, you just kind of laugh at it and just like, so Tipster, let me ask you something. You're married, right? And you're into men? Oh, he probably will. He probably will. He probably will. See, the sad thing is, like, some of these people can play narrative games and win. That's the sad thing. It's like people... I want to see that. That's going to be funny. I'm just going to be, like, looking at her like, hey, I hear in Las Vegas, if you get married, 24 hours later, if you get divorced, you get the divorce cake half off. So... Favorite food, pizza. Pizza, all the way. Definitely pizza. Curry's okay. Is it because of Pokemon? Pokemon? Tessa, I'll give you his email. I gave you his email, right? It's public information. We can all email him. His email is public information. I love pineapple on pizza. Wow. You want death. No, I'm just kidding. So... Hey, did you know how Mark pronounced the Italian soup that starts with the letter M? Did you want me to pronounce that? Did you want me to pronounce how Mark pronounced it? Let me tell you the story. He's gonna hate it. So, right. Well, I'm basically there too, Tails, so don't worry. You can insult me and my money. Subway, nice. I love that. Let's see. So let's talk. Make Mark a mod? No. So, here we go. Neither do I, Tessa. Congratulations. You know what's really funny? Oh, thanks, Chris. Chris, you can tell me the truth. Chris, I need to know something. Do you find me attractive? You can tell me. I won't make fun of you, I promise. You do? Oh, thank you, Chris. Yeah, you already did, yeah. You just, I remember this. You're like, you're the most gorgeous man. You know, I have to tell you, Chris, like, the Brits, they love me. I'm not kidding you. Like, I mean, I'll have some that don't like me, you know, and no audience is gonna be perfect, but, like, I can't tell you how I get hit up by, like, the Northern Ireland guys. Particularly the Northern Ireland guys. They really like me. I'll never forget what happened when there was this guy on the app. His name was Aiden, and he saved me from Mark. And even there's a couple guys that saved me from Mark. And Aiden's like, he's seeing me cry, and he's like, I know it would make you feel better, Nick. And I was like, oh yeah. And we had some fun. So Aiden's a great guy. Nick, did you patch things up with Robert? You mean my brother or Tipster? Because they'd be reading this, isn't he? You meant brother? Yeah, he was in the stream last night, so we're fine. Although he's his typical self, so what do you expect? It's Robert. My life is just full of abusive, asshole people. So, wow! Welcome! I love my life. So, yeah, sucks ass. So, and then you just keep wondering, how am I gonna handle everything before crying? Yeah, that's his name. So, but it's not like, I mean, if you look for it, you'll find it. His email literally has his name in it. And it's just like, why did you do that? But whatever, I don't really care. Like, honestly, yeah, a little bit of much information, Chris. You're probably doing that right now. You're probably doing that right now. It's like, Nick, you're just a gorgeous man. I have to... You know what's really funny? Oh my god, you bombarded him with emails? You're bad, Tessa. You're bad. No, Chris, don't lie. I know you're doing it. But it's fine. So I had my friend, what's his name? Oh yeah, Philip. Philip from Belfast. And he just says like, Nick, you're the most gorgeous man I've ever talked to in my entire life. And then, like, I'll repeat him, and they'll say, Nick, stop repeating everything I say. And I'll just like, Nick, stop repeating everything I say. And it's like, you know, what's really funny is when sometimes when an American imitates a British accent, regardless of where in the UK it is, it's always kind of like endearing, where the guy's like, I kind of like that they'll be like, I kind of like that you're imitating my accent. I know it can be mockery, but it's kind of flattery for me. I'm like, yeah, you like that? Like, yeah. You want to have some fun? Yeah. So, I love it. So, I'm really trying to smile amidst all this. So, hey, we got 13 people watching. Can we get more likes? Oh, the Downton Abbey. The Downton Abbey. Yes, the Downton Abbey episode is so good. I enjoy the Downton Abbey episode, too. Personally, I would have loved to see some Maggie Smith. The posh? You know, I can show you a posh man. His name is, like, Luke Cotton. He's a no-F guy. So, Luke Cotton, do you pay attention to the adult guys? Luke Cotton is so beautiful. Like, my favorite was seeing his one thing about doing his video content. You can't hear me? Huh? Okay. Wait. I mean, alive right now. So we're walking back to the hotel. Wait, what? Huh? This is Anaheim. It's not LA. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. What did you say in the chat? I couldn't... Crossing the sound? I don't know what that means. Sorry. Wait. 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 I already have a Discord server. Why do I have to make another one? Yeah, you want me to, yeah, Chris, you want to be on my Discord server? I could add you, but I have to add you privately first. I really wish I could heal. What time is it right now? Because I'm going to have to get ready to go soon. 6:20. 6:20. I'm not forcing you. Why? Because you said you had a... Yeah, I know. Okay. Alright, got it. So Edgy Flamingo have to ban. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like, you know, I already showcased that I didn't buy the Switch 2. I only have the box because of my brother. And it's like, it's funny because it's like, I told the truth about everything. But yet people still choose to believe the lie because it's more convenient. And it doesn't make any sense. And it's like, you know, my life is just shit. Like, it's terrible. And it's like, you can't explain anything to anyone. You have to just kind of like pray that your own thing works. And everyone's just hating you anyway. And it's just like, what's wrong with the world? Like, what the... It's okay, Chris, I get it. Look, Chris, if there's any way that we could signal boost the GoFundMe, that would be the greatest. We need to get that GoFundMe, like, really up in the algorithms. That's what we need. So... someone jogging, so we're gonna let them go. Go ahead. Ooh, Philadelphia, I love it. I love Philadelphia. So I did live there for a while. I can't, look, you have to have me add you to the server. Unless someone wants to invite you, and they can. What's your Discord? I can't really do it right now. You don't have Discord? I thought you did. Can we take a moment of silence in the chat to laugh that Mark literally came on my stream just to kind of bad talk me behind my back? Well, I saw it. That was literally... That was the most hilarious thing ever. Okay, Ella, I'll add you in a bit. I literally was laughing. He came on stream. And yeah, see, even Zenith's laughing. He's like, Nick, you have crazy exes from UK. I know. Just one. See, what's sad is what Mark taught me, and it's not a good thing. Mark taught me that no matter what gay man you date, you're all pieces of shit. So I can't date anybody. It's like I date one guy, becomes control. Oh, he stalks me all the time. I've got stalkers. Tipster stalks me. I don't care for Tipster, right? I don't care for Tipster. I'll say it a million times. I don't care for you, Tipster. I don't. I'm just trying to be nice. But the sad thing about Tipster is the guy is desperate for relevancy. So then he sees me with Bo Blacks, and it's like, yeah, do you see the problem here? Of course he did. You mean Mark? I'm not surprised. That's literally how Mark's designed. You know the sad thing about Mark? I'll never forget after I broke up with him. He posted a meme about him having kids in the next 10 years. That would not be Mark. No. I'm sorry. The only way Mark would have a kid was if he hit the lottery. And that's not going to happen. And even if that did happen, who the hell would want to date him? Who the hell would want to date him? I'm not even talking about his looks. His personality, his soul is trash. It's trash. I'm sorry. Like, there are a few moments where he tries to be a good person, but then you just, like, take that and throw it in the garbage. It's terrible. I mean, take a page out of my book about how he treated me, and you're like, oh my God, Mark, you are a psychopath. Oh, I think he does. But in his mind, here's the problem, Tessa. Yeah, there you go. He tries to act sorry, and then he just goes back to drama. You know, it reminded me of my friend John O'Connell. At least John O'Connell got his shit together. Mark could never get his shit together. Oh, he does. And you want to know something funny? I've been through my fair share of drama, and I didn't even cause it. I'll give you a perfect example, and you'd laugh at this. I was in a love triangle, right? It was me, John, Nicole, and Trina. I was in the middle of John, Trina, and Nicole's love triangle. That's right. John dates Nicole. Nicole is a year below him. Nicole is a really sweet woman. Oh, spoiler alert, they don't end up married, so she marries someone else. But that's not the point, right? So I'm in college. Right? And while I'm in college, John is dating Nicole. So we're now juniors, right? I'm a culinary nutrition major. John is a culinary arts junior major. And Nicole is in her sophomore year. So she's on her Disney internship. She's in Florida. So John decides to date a girl named Trina on the side. And I'm like, dude, why are you dating this chick? Aren't you dating, like, I'm letting him know. I'm like, aren't you dating Nicole? And he's like, dude, don't say anything about Nicole. I'm just like, is that supposed to be kosher? And I'm like, you know, I'm trying to be a friend to John, but it's also like, I'm also Nicole's friend. So it's really, it's like putting me in a rock and a hard place of like, well, I want to be friends with you, John, but I also really like your friend Nicole. Oh. Spoiler alert, Nicole tries to get with me. She literally stuck into my room one night, and she's like, Nick, can I be in your bed tonight? And this is okay, Nicole? Nick, I just trust you. You always just treat me this like... And then my favorite is my friend. He's like, Nick, how are you more straight than gay half the time? He's like, I just try to be nice to women. Like, that's literally how I am. And the only time I'll not be nice to a woman is if she tried to cut my balls. Because if she does that, I'm just like, honey, you mess with the wrong man. I'll defend you to a fault, but if you do this, done. So, right. So, John is dating... Was it obvious? You know what's funny? When I came out in 2017, people's reactions were... It was like a sitcom. I felt like I was on a television show. People were like, you're gay? I always thought you were straight. Oh no, it's just because I'm more straight than you. And the guy is supposed to be like women. And I'm just like kind of standing there. I'm like, yeah, you're not. Yeah. It's really sad when the gay guy outstraights the straight guy. So. Sorry. I'm glad that tickled you a little bit. A little bit. Hey Chris, do you want to invite me to the bedroom? Chris, do you want to invite me to the bedroom, Chris? Chris, would you like to invite me to your bedroom? I'm waiting for his response. Chris is like, no, I'll never forget when Mark sold me out and I got 200 pounds. You know what I did with that? Bought a suit. I bought a nice suit. And look, some cheap flights. Hey Mark, I didn't ban you. I apologize. My mods banned you because they're protecting me. But it's okay, Mark. You're free to speak. You can say all your lies you want. Aw, Tessa. You guys defending me, it's making me cry. It's really bizarre. It's really bizarre. Oh, I know what I did. Do you know what you did, Mark? Oh, go ahead, honey. You mean the stuff I did online with camming? I don't really care, Mark. Go ahead. Oh, you know what he's gonna say? He's gonna say I was inappropriate some way. Mark, you don't have anything. The only thing you can do, you wanna know what you're gonna do, Mark? Yeah, you sold me. You sold me. Get that straight. Because you're gay. You sold me. You're like, Nick, go for it. Nick, we need the money. Nick, we need to do it. You sold me, Mark. That's what you did. I didn't even want to do it. Wow. See, that's the worst part. Is he doesn't even know what happened in 2017. He's spouting the lies from 2017. He's spouting the lies. And it's like, you know what, Mark? Why are you even here? Why do you bother? You're a pathetic excuse of a man, Mark. Look, you want me to tell you the story about the launch line? And I'll tell it a million times. My friend Mike, who didn't want to be on camera, gave me the money to buy him the Switch, okay? And it was 8 years ago. And if you're gonna obsess drama that was that long ago, Mark, you need to get... I told you the truth. I told you the truth. I'm not lying. I'm tired of people telling me I'm lying when I'm telling the truth. Shut up, Mark. Shut up. You're the one desperate for a narrative. You're the one who's a loser. Oh, I didn't. Then who... Okay, you know what, Mark? Mark? Who hired me? You think you know all the facts? Please tell me the truth. Oh yeah, it was Chris. See, this is the funny part, is Mark doesn't know anything about me. And he's touting facts like he knows everything. Please tell us, Mark, who is the one I sold myself in the rear? Yo, you don't know? Oh, you're a liar. Oh, I'm lying? You're just jealous that you can never get with me again. It's okay, Mark. You would never take it in the rear. Ever. You would never take it in the rear. You know what's even funnier? You would never even give it in the rear. You would never give it in the rear. That's the sad part, Mark. Oh, what more are you gonna tell them? I sold myself? We already know that. That's what you said. But see, that's the funny thing, is I never sold myself the way you said it. Oh, go ahead, Mark. Please do. What are we getting at now? What are we getting at now? Please go ahead, Mark. You're running on cinders. Sorry. Whatever floats your boat. Yeah, I don't even care. I want to see. I never did weird things to you. No, ew. See, Mark's still just lying. See, he can't even come up with a good excuse. Let me see if you have toothbrush or toothpaste. Yeah. Yeah, I need a toothbrush. Let me see if they have a toothbrush or toothpaste. Yeah, I never did weird things with your sister. You're the one implying that, dude. No, it's not. Stop lying, Mark. You're a horrible liar. You couldn't tell the truth if you had a truth-telling contest, Mark. You're literally just desperate. You're a sad, pathetic excuse for a man, Mark. I'll literally say that a million times. I don't care. Mark, I'll just keep saying it. You're a sad, pathetic excuse for a man. You're a sad, pathetic excuse for a man. You're a sad, pathetic excuse for a man. Did I make it clear, Mark? You're a sad, pathetic excuse for a man. I never stole anything from you. You're the one that stole from me. So now you're just desperately fishing for excuses that don't even exist. Mark, if you want to keep trying, you can, but I'll just keep laughing. And even Chris will defend me on this one. I'm really just sad for you, Marcus. That's how I feel for you. I feel so sad for you. But the love I had for you is no longer here. Because you destroyed it. You destroyed it. I wanted to have a life with you. You didn't. So, it's okay.
I did identity. These two?
Yeah,
Anything else?
that's it.
All right, sir. 537.
537. Wait a second. Yeah, Mark's lying. Yeah, basically. I mean, what can I say? Mark's just desperate for attention. Oh, yeah, inserting. Oh, no, I can tap it? I can tap, okay. I like the tap.
Thank you so much. Have a good day, okay?
Thank you.
Like your receipt?
See the funny... Yeah, no, I'm good. See the funny thing about Mark? No, I didn't! Wow, Mark, you're desperate. Guys, Mark's not telling the truth about anything. I never beat him. I would never hurt him. Ever. He's the one that hurt me. That's literally the truth. Mark is fishing for excuses. See, when someone is hurt from a breakup, they'll literally make up anything. That's the sad part, is they will say anything about how you're a horrible person, this. You know, at least when JM and I broke up, JM was actually respectful and basically like, Nick, I had to forget you. Okay, JM, I respect that. You're a better man for that. But for you, Mark, oh my God, Mark, you're a pathetic excuse for a man. You can make a man happy if you died to try. That's the sad part. That's the sad part. You know, I really have to say I enjoyed this stream. So, Mark only showed me... Chris, what's up? Oh, of course he left. Of course he was. Because he couldn't handle himself. You know, it's okay. You know, to be honest, the only thing Mark's good at is being a pig and then just like squeaking and then just petting it over on the couch. That's the only thing good that Mark is at. So, you know what's funny? When I beat him at games, he'd be like, why are you better than me? My ex from Northern Ireland, who I laugh at periodically. Yeah, I'm kind of an idiot. I dated a moron. So, hey, I'm not stupid to admit it. Oh yeah, he did. But he wants to say anything he can to make himself look better. He thinks I'm that stupid. He thinks I have millions of dollars. You know, Chris, the hard part is when you date someone like Mark, it really makes you value yourself more as a person. Yeah, see, that's the sad part. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Tessa. My ex from Northern Ireland, Jens. We've already explained this a million times, honey. I have an ex from Northern Ireland. Oh, everyone's terrible to me. What's he saying now? Oh. The Discord. Oh, I know, Kobe. He made up shit about me because he was desperate. First off, I was nothing but respectful to his sister, who, by the way, was way nicer to me than him, because he was just a piece of shit. You know what was sad when it came from Mark? Was he was always, like, bitter and depressed. And I'd have to, like, literally... Don't get rude to Jen's Nick. Okay, thanks. I'm being friendly. But anyway, look, guys. Look. I was nothing. Oh, yeah? What'd he say? I want to hear this. What does he want? Couples therapy? Way too late for that. Mark wants couples therapy? That Mark wasn't him. Oh. Yeah, sure. Sure. Chris used to be friends with Mark. That's the sad part. That's the sad part. My Wi-Fi got disconnected. Shoot. Am I still on Instagram for 10 years? Chris, I want to tell you something. I apologize that 10 years is down the drain for you. I mean, that sucks. To have 10 years like that with someone who... You know, I said it best. No, he's from Blackpool. I'm sorry, I should not say that. From the other part of the UK. When am I going live again? Yeah, I never did that, Jens. Dude, Jens, listen to me. I never did that. You want me to tell you, like, straight up? Everything that Mark said was a lie. I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you the truth. He's desperate because we broke up 3 years ago, and he's taking it out on me 3 years later. I tell you, these people are sick. Okay? I don't know what to tell you, Jens. These people hate my guts. And you can't talk to them. And you have to just block them and push them away. They're like peas on your plate that are poison. You're not given an option. You're just like, ew. Just like, no. It's really sad. Yeah, I don't think Chris streams. Yeah. I'm gonna delete Jens' comment. I'm sorry, Jens, but I really don't appreciate that. Oh, absolutely. Even if I was, let's play worst case scenario. I took it away. Sorry, Jens, I didn't appreciate that you said it like that because it insinuates and it's not polite. So, but let me be upfront, okay? Let me be upfront. If I were ever in need to touch someone, it would always be respectfully, politely, and I'd always be like, am I allowed to do this? Do you consent? Because if I didn't, I'd be a rude person. I've worked in a hospital for 4 years. A really toxic work environment, but a hospital nonetheless. So, right. Yeah, I don't believe it, Chris. Yeah, I don't believe it. He made a second account, though. He made a second account. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. The dude is just pathetically sad. And even if he was telling the truth, I still wouldn't believe it. Because the guy is pathetic. He could never apologize about himself. He could never take accountability. Chris, this is who Mark is. Mark is someone who wants to push the blame on someone else. No, Jens is still mod. Right now. But look, let me explain something, guys. I dated a man named Mark in Northern Ireland. I did my best to be the best boyfriend I could, but he treated me like crap. There's no more that has to be said. He treated me like crap. You know what I gave to his nephew for his 12th birthday? French Pokemon cards. French Pokemon cards. I got them from France. Mark didn't even say anything about me being nice. I don't have to make an apology. To him? Oh, God, no. If I made an apology, it'd be really sarcastic and facetious. So, if you're like, Mark, I'm so sorry you can't get the head out of your own. Mark, I'm so sorry you're too fat to actually do anything. Mark, I'm so sorry I'm so sorry you're poor that you have to put a McDonald's milkshake on layaway. What kind of humor do you want me to have? So, I don't know what else more to say, guys. I don't know what else more to say. I'm at a point where I'm just like, I'm dying here. I'm a dying. Look, Jens, you can ask questions, but don't phrase it in that way. You phrase it in a way that just seemed like you were insinuating that I did something. You could have said, look, what you should have said was anything that Mark said was true. That's what I would have preferred you to phrase it. Because when you phrased it that way, it seemed like you phrased it as fact, and I didn't like that. So that's why it was removed. I apologize, but that's why it was removed. So, I'm very sensitive when it comes to my exes, because they've been very abusive to me. Particularly the second and the third. The first one at least tried to be a good boyfriend. He put effort forward. It wasn't perfect, but he at least tried. Mark and Grayling are the worst pieces on the planet. And they will literally do anything to make you feel worse. I'm not taking it out on my mods. Look. If I make fun of Mark, it's because he made fun of me. That's the truth. And that's why I did what I did with Mark. Yeah, that's how it worked. The jokes I made were relevant to how he treated me. And if I didn't make those jokes, look, everyone wants to play like peaceful kumbaya diplomat. This is not a time to play peaceful kumbaya diplomat. I'm sorry, I can't do it with him. And I try everything in my power to be nothing but nice. Tails, look, let me explain something. Guys, calm down. Calm down. Let me tell you something. I showed Mark the door years ago. Yeah, Chris gets it. Chris gets it. Mark is toxic. You can't talk to Mark. You can't tell him anything. And he wants to think he's always right. If Mark was hit in the face with an epiphany, he would laugh at the epiphany and not do what the epiphany asked. That's the sad part. Mark doesn't know what the meaning epiphany means. So, sad truth. Look, all you guys need to know is yeah, I really don't appreciate that X-Bile. Can we not bring that up, please? It's really sad that even years later... Well, thank you, Tessa, for at least saying that. That makes me feel a little better. I mean, he is. But it's less so about his physical looks and more so about his nastiness. Yeah, the dude is throwing tantrums. Mark is just basically like an autistic man-child who can't control his emotions. I'm autistic, and I know what it's like to have to deal with the world around you when no one believes you. It's sad. It's true. You know, I feel like I'm in the movie The Witches, and it's like you're that kid Luke, and basically Lucas basically gets owned. That's what happens. Luke gets owned by the witches, and that's basically how Mark's trying to treat me. But it happened to Mark, and so Mark's throwing a tantrum. And it's like, you can't tell Mark anything because Mark's just really dumb. Like, look, I feel really sorry for him. Look, I'm trying to end that, but you guys keep bringing it up anyway. So, he has a cute dog that keeps in a cage. Oh, now he has a pet. Well, I hope he treats that pet better than me. That's all I'm going to say. He better treat that dog better than me. Because that dog is going to be in a world of pain around him. Yes. So, closing argument, right? Let me tell you something, and we're moving on to the next topic. Look, it doesn't matter what I do, X-Pile. They're going to come anyway. Look, no matter how many times I change my channel, these venomous moths will always be there. So we have to take the flamethrower. We have to do what has to be done. And then they'll whine and complain, and they'll use the gaslight games. You bought a Pride outfit. I want to see. Hey, Chris, can you send me your Pride outfit? Can you DM me your Pride outfit? I want to see it. We're going to talk about Chris's Pride outfit. That's what we're saying. Hey, Chris. Chris, what's your Pride outfit like? See? Chris gave us a great idea. Thank you for the distraction. How? I don't know, Twitter? You have Twitter, right? Just send it to me on Twitter, bro. Someone legit. I mean, I believe it. We already know. Look, I'm not going to succumb to that fate. I promise you. Look, I'm not going to succumb, but I do ask one major thing. That people donate to the GoFundMe. That people help push me in the right direction. That's all I ask. I want you to hear my story and not my funeral. Let me explain again. I want you to hear my story and not my funeral. Heard? Seriously. Seriously, do. If we get that going. Seriously. Alright, let me do this real quickly because I have to brush my teeth. I'm not doing it on stream, but I'm doing it off camera. I'll look at it in a moment. Tails, you're not even a mod. You know what? One of my favorite, like, Ireland songs is Bewitched by C'est La Vie. You know that song, Chris? Where it starts out with the one girl, she's like, some people say I look like my dad. Are you serious? I like that song. I said, hey boy, look in your tree. If you show me, hey Chris, if you show me mine, I'm gonna show you yours. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Oh my god, like I got so many Ireland guys to like, literally, like I would say, if I sung that song, if I was like, I'll show you mine if you show me yours, they're like, oh yes. It was like, oh my god, it was hilarious. Like, so many guys would be like, the hot American. It's like, okay, Chris, I gotta tell you really something funny. I've seen you. I have to tell you a funny joke. You ready for it, Chris? Oh, Mark's back again, guys. Yeah, Mark, hey. Hey, big boy, what's you going on? Okay, yes, Mark, we're gonna end up just taking out a chat, so we don't care. What are we gonna talk about right now? Fake Mark, yeah, okay. Hey, fake Mark. Hey, big boy. How are you, big boy? Oh. Dude, if you're gonna spout lies, we're literally just... How is he gonna prove he's real? That's the bigger problem. Well, that's a lie. His sister's not 17. So now he doesn't even know it. So yeah, it is the fake Mark. You're right. His sister's like literally in his 30s. In her 30s. I misgendered by accident. Because I thought about Mark and then his sister. Yeah, his sister is in her 30s. Like, I think she's like basically 40 at this point. Tessa? His sister is not 17. He's lying. His sister is at least in her 30s, maybe even 40. He's lying. I know his sister. Mark has a brother and a sister. He's the youngest of 3. Okay? Let me explain something. He's the youngest of 3. That Mark is lying. So I took him out. Congratulations. Way older. His sister's like my age. I'm older than Mark. Right. Mark is the youngest person I ever dated. The dude's a man-child. Gents, we moved on. I'm brushing my teeth. You know what we also talked about? Chris's Pride outfit. Hey, Chris. I love your Pride outfit. Fabulous. Chris, fabulous. Chris, fabulous. Fierce, flawless, and fabulous. Fabulous, Chris. You're so fabulous. Yeah. I want to do things to you in that outfit. Yeah, I like it. Guys, stop. Guys, stop. Calm down. It's only like 7 in the morning and I gotta get breakfast. I already ate, but I'll get more. Hold on. X-Pile, dude, please don't. We're literally gonna play Dance Dance Revolution. 3 p.m. in the UK? Damn. We're the kids of America. Hello. We're the kids. What's height? I don't even know what that is, Zenith. See, Zenith can contribute to the other subject. So, here's the real debate. What the heck is Haichu? What is Haichu? I've never heard of that. Tell me more. The vocal cords are really just like slamming me. So, yeah, I'd have to go to a special store for that. It's not in the 7-Eleven. All right, guys. Okay, I'll see about it. All right, guys, come on. Guys. Break it up. Break it up. Live chew a mukbang? Okay, we'll see about that. It's kind of hot. Yeah, I just really like it. It's good. I won't ban you, X-Pile, but please move the topic to something else. You don't have to defend me, just move on. Oh, I bet they sell it at Tesco's, yeah. Hey, X-Pile, are you gonna take me to Tesco's? Are you gonna give me a 5-pound meal deal? I love those. Zenith's like, Nick, I have our whole keyboard warriors. More like keyboard monsters. Anyway, and going at each other, we are here for support. Nick, thank you, Chris. Thank you, Tessa. Oh my God, Zenith is like, Nick, I have my whole day planned out for you. I'm gonna be playing all these songs for you, and you're gonna tell me what you think, and I'm gonna have you sit in the corner like my teacher and tell me if you loved it. I was like, it was beautiful. Really, absolutely wonderful. And just like, can I play some more for you? Oh, you better not stop. Oh my God, Nick, I just love how you just treat me so respectfully. Well, I love doing that. I wish I could too, but my phone would die. So, my phone would die. It's the lotto advice. Chris is funny. He's like, Nick, if I win the lottery, I'm going to marry you right away and give you tons of money to keep streaming all day. Okay, I'm waiting for that fantasy. But until then, I'm still having my GoFundMe. So, see, I'm smiling. God, I need a dentist appointment. Shit. My teeth look like shit. You know what, Jens? Thank you for... See, this is why I like Jens. See, this is why I stream until like 8 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna get some really lovely breakfast. 7 o'clock. They're probably just gonna get muffins. I hate their muffins. Muffins. Oh my God, my nose is still a little twitchy. I just want to start quoting Alenia from Granny 2. Oh, tainted ones, return to the world of darkness. That's my favorite. Jennifer Hale is such an amazing voice actress. Love her. Jodie Benson is Millennia. I mean, literally. All-star cast. Granny 2 has like an all-star cast. I think my favorite was when my brother is like sitting in the corner thinking I'm stupid. And he's like, hey, Nick, this is an important scene coming up. And it's the one about Pope Zera. And I'm literally listening to what Pope Zera has to say. And I just point to my brother and say, hey, Robert. He's like, yes, Nick? Zera's the enemy. Zera's the enemy. He's like, what do you mean, Nick? He's the Pope. And I was like, yeah, I can tell who that voice actor is. Who's that voice actor? From Eternal Darkness, Sandy's Requiem? Yeah, that's Richard Doyle, honey. That's Richard Doyle. He voices villains. And he's like, but how do you know he's the villain? And then I said, did you ever hear about what is it, villain tropes? How the villain is played by the same actor? And then he started laughing. Idiot, and I thought I would get second guessed. And I was like, no, Robert, I know that he's the villain. You don't have to tell me. It's literally like flat in your face. And it's like if Mark tried to say he was the good boyfriend, and then it was like, I'm sorry to bring up his name, but it's like if he tried to say he was a good boyfriend, it was like, no, we all know what you were. Yeah, there you go. So, moving on. Haichu, yeah. I can't go to 7-Eleven right now. I might go to a Japanese store. So... Oh yeah, well thank you for saying that then.
Morning.
Wait. I think we're having Disney stuff. I'll just grab a muffin real quick. I'm not gonna interfere.
No.
Hold on a second. I don't want to bother anyone. Banana nut. Do they have any chocolates? No, it's my banana nuts. Let's just take another one.
We're all going to the same thing.
Banana nuts is what we have. It's like gum, yeah. So. There's pizza here? Oh, they just threw it out. Yeah, it's all just. I was looking at it for shits and giggles. I like your ears. I don't think Nick eats candy. I'll eat candy. I'll eat candy. I'm not like a candy eater, but I'll eat it. Sorry, I didn't want to be on stream with you. Sorry, I'll let you go. No, it's free breakfast. It's at the hotel I'm staying at. But I'm leaving this morning, so because Calca Boy is picking me up. He's my hero. I wonder if I can get the yogurts. I can get the yogurt. Look great. One second. This is what we're gonna do. No. Gotta get yogurt and juice. You're right. I like the green.
Thank you.
My favorite color.
Yes, you're not going.
I'm still in Anaheim. Oolong tea. Okay, I'll take some. I should not have coffee right now. I already had enough. So I'm gonna get some juice.
I'll take plain one. I'll take plain.
I love planes too. They're really good.
They are?
You know, they're just. Oh, okay. They gave me a plain donut. They gave me a plain donut. I can show it on stream, right? You guys are safe, so don't worry.
No.
I respect you guys. We respect people that don't want to be on stream. So, someone's saying in chat. Let's see. Shoot. He's in a hotel. Yes, I am. See, look at my outfit. I'm in a hotel. Big ups for the donut. I know. Now I feel bad I'm not dipping it in coffee. Should I put coffee? Oh, cool. It's a week. I love how Zenith's giving me the okay. I think he's my doctor. Nick, I gave you the okay to have another call. Oh, thank you, Dr. Zenith. How are you doing today? So you can kill me later? My hair looks good. That's a good color. One second.
So are you on your way to Disneyland?
I wish. I don't have enough money for Disneyland. Unless my viewers want to give me enough money for Disneyland.
Gotcha.
My friend was telling me that I should go walk around Disneyland, like downtown, and ask people to donate for me to get a ticket. I was like, that's ballsy, sure, why not? I mean, win-win. Like, if I don't get any money, I get streams, and if I get money, then I go to Disneyland, right?
Worst case scenario, what are they gonna say, no?
Right?
Worst case scenario is Disney security escorts you off the
I
property.
don't think they would do
But
that.
that would be all they would do, would be like.
How would they, here's my thing.
They would have to overhear you.
They would have to think, this guy is obnoxious, and you have to, like, you have to be annoying. It's like, if you have to be not just annoying, but you have to be like the most obnoxious, irritating nuisance. It's like, if you're like mildly annoying, it's like, I worked in the hospital. So, and usually the rule set for a hospital is like, unless you're so awful, like, I'll have some tolerance.
They've kind of had their eyes open for obnoxious
Streamers?
streamers. They've had a couple of the pranksters lately.
Really?
Being,
You know,
there was one crew that was trying to see if they could eat out of the trash all day.
That I would
At
not do.
Disneyland.
No, I'm not
And
gonna do that.
no,
That's-
none of that.
That's psychotic.
That was inside the park.
Are you serious?
I'm absolutely serious.
So I've heard
And it became a thing where the people were more trying to not get caught by Disney than actually do whatever dumb challenge they were doing because.
I was raised in a family of 6, so I know how to be well behaved. So, yeah, I'm not a crazy person. Like,
Well, good
I,
luck.
I can be a little crazy within reason, but I'm not like. I'm talking to a family. They're on stream, so I don't want to show them. Apologies. Yeah, he's kicking me out later. Where we at on stream? 32%. Craving a Hot Pocket. They don't have Hot Pockets here. So I've heard the streamers, there was one who was like on stream, and what happened was they were asking questions, and then the staff misgendered the person, and they got very defensive, and it was like a simple misunderstanding that could have been clarified, but instead the streamer made problems worse, and it was like, look, the staff aren't perfect, give them some slack.
Yeah.
You're streaming in their space. You're lucky they don't boot you out. And it's just like, oh, I like what you said in the back, and not an autism employed-based clothing company. I'm autistic, so. Yeah, I'm remedial, sadly.
There's a place, a shop up in Ventura where their entire thing is consignment,
I like that.
industry horror.
Mm-hmm. I actually was at VidCon, and one of my friends is autistic too, so. You know what they say, autistics unite, so.
How do you do it?
I'm gonna go.
Cute little one you said it worked. I like it.
Different people. Different people. And that was Roblox. That was a different screen. What are we at? 31%? We got some donations this morning, not bad.
That was a face. Is that muscle related? Security space. This is yummy. That, this is a cinnamon roll with a lot of that. No, we're not coming. Sorry, Jeremy.
These are all the same.
tried to give her a scavenger hunt into mine. She's like, oh.
I love that. That's beautiful. This reminds me of my family. I'm the youngest of 6. Seriously, like, extremely adorable.
Oh, thank you.
Kids, remember this trip for the rest of your life. You're gonna need this when you feel miserable as an adult. Because if you don't have this moment, you'll have nothing. And your parents sacrificed so much for you that if you don't thank them, I will remind you to thank them for you. There you go.
You don't want any more? You're done.
So,
I didn't get limited.
just being the family man that I was raised to be. So,
So,
that I will.
Yeah,
That I will.
the wait times last night.
In the nighttime. There's no nighttime.
Yeah, there was no wait time like at 8 o'clock last night. Like 5
Oh.
minutes, 20 minutes.
The time.
During the fire battle.
The beginning of the day and the end of the day.
What do you need first? Pirates. Yeah, Pirates is like, it's kind of in the big, flat, row seats.
Right.
Music, there's chickens, donkeys, piggies, cats. Yeah, yeah, all that. Saudi doesn't,
No.
actually, pretty higher, see, they're very weird.
Yeah.
So is the coffee a good or a go or a no-go?
I lost mine away, I thought it was, well, but I got the one out of the black handle, and it kind of chunked out of there.
I got the red hand.
Around, it's okay.
Which side there? The dry snacks pack, cold snacks pack.
Be right back, guys. Hold on one second. Be right back.
I have a big bag of snacks.
No, it's not water, it's coffee.
Why are you not saying my name in chat? I better wrap up here. You know, I really like Universal. That's not that bad.
I like commercial too.
Personally, Disneyland's an okay park. I'm more leaning towards World, but if you only live in California, Land is not a bad park. It's solid. My favorite was getting the backpack. The Disneyland backpack is my favorite.
So,
They have a Disneyland backpack with the Mickey Mouse's things on it,
Oh.
and I'll never forget when I bought it because my friend bought something really expensive, and there was a discount for like the $50 backpack. And so I was like, I went to my friend after we left the store, like, I'm getting that backpack. He's like, are you serious? I'm getting that backpack. And when I bought it, I was like, do you ever buy something that makes you feel so good? You just feel like you don't want anything else in the world? That's how buying that backpack made me feel.
that's awesome.
So, right? And it's like people obsess about the needs, and it's like, look, if you just buy one thing and it makes you happy, go for that.
There you go.
It's like, you don't need to buy like a million billion things. It's like, people need to appreciate the things in life rather than like obsess about things they don't have.
I agree.
Sadly, it's hard because we always want to be somewhere we're not. Anyway,
Keeping up with the Joneses.
keeping up with the Joneses. I know that feeling. Let me get out of the way. Sorry. I'm gonna do something.
What time are we doing?
Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me get rid of this.
Do we have to grab the bag, the blue bag?
We got the blue bag then. We got the blue bag. I would like to grab.
Yeah, I know. Look, I'm gonna do that in a later stream, I promise. Jens, do you hear me? I'm gonna do that in a later stream. I can't do it now. Okay? You have my word. Let me take it. You're good. I will. You have my word.
Are you ready, pumpkin?
Are you going to your room?
I love that Pikachu. I love that Pikachu.
Alright.
I love
Where do you
that.
guys park?
Sorry, I'll get out of your way.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he probably is. I just want to tell that. Chris. You know, I'm not gonna lie. You should have seen when I lived in San Diego and all the geriatric gays were all after me. They were like, "Nick's my assistant boyfriend." No, Nick is my assistant boyfriend. And I was like, guys, I can be all of your assistant boyfriend. I'm not kidding you. It was kind of like, you know, I have to tell you something. It's like, imagine going from being totally unwanted and kicked in the face to basically being treasured and basically wanted, like a sought after like artifact. It's like, I'm special. I'm just like, damn. I wish that were true, Chris. I already told the chat who I wanted, like, a while back. And now I go for the Chinese guy. Oh, I'm like a run of the litter too, Chris. I was the youngest of 6 kids. So you're not alone. I was the run of my pack too. But you know, just because you're the runt of someone's pack does not mean you're the leader of someone else's. So just remember, the dynamics of an environment can change based on a person's electricity. So there you go. So, yeah, true fact. So, I had to be very tough as nails. Sorta, Chris. It's a long story. I had a date with a Chinese man. His name's Tom. Sweet guy. In San Francisco. Thank you, Tessa. So, you know, what's really difficult is, you know, when I'm around my family, they would always keep me in line. They'd be like, Nick, you're not good enough. You need to stay where you are. Nick, and they just say stuff like that. And I just be like, why am I going nowhere in life? And then I realized something. I realized conformity is the virus that keeps us from growing. And unfortunately, we have to challenge it. That's the problem. Why is it a problem? Because if you challenge it, people will be like, well, why are you challenging our conformity to you? And then you have to be like, well, why do I have to conform to your standards? My standards do not mean I disrespect you. My standards are about challenging myself to do better. You're giving me nothing to work for. So that's a fact. Oh my God, Chris. The television was my mother. Are you kidding me? The television was my mother. You know how much TV I watched? You could literally put something on the TV and I'd probably quote it word for word. That's how bad it is. Like, especially Simpsons. Like, crocodile bit off my face. And then everyone just start laughing. And they'd be like, oh my God. My favorite was when my boyfriend Jam, his work husband, his son Lennox, not my boyfriend, but my boyfriend's work husband had a son named Lennox. He was in a car accident after going to Disneyland, and we gave him a Switch. This was back in 2017. And I started playing Star Fox 64, and I started quoting the lines from the game, and everyone in the room started laughing at me, and they said, "We don't need a TV, because Nick can entertain us all day." And I was laughing. It was funny. So... over there. I was laughing at something. You're so sweet. Oh, you thought it was hot? Yeah. I just want to treat Bo Blacks as a friend. I need to see this. I'll show it to you later. I'll show it to you later, Chris. You're gonna be like, "Oh my God, that is so." I was like, I'm gonna feed. So his name, so this streamer called Bo Blacks. Yeah. So the reason why they use that insult, it's a trans insult. So we don't really appreciate that. The fried tree, that's kind of gross. I'm a little. I'm not gonna lie. Like when it comes to Josh Bo Blacks, I'm a little. Look, here's the point I'm trying to make. I might not understand where someone's walking, but I'll still support them when I can. That's the point I'm making. I'm doing what I can for them. So I believe he's like trans non-binary, but again, I have to ask Josh Bo Blacks. And I say that because I do respect him and I love him as a friend. He's a family friend to me. So... How are you banned from the US? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? I overstayed 11 days back when I was 20? I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. I know that Orange is in the office, but come on, man. The US, honestly, you're what, UK? You might as well be the cousin of the US, right? You're really no different from us. You're not. You guys came here, right? That's how this country got born. Was from you guys. So we learned it from you. So there you go. You're welcome. So... I feel like that's like Katy Perry. What's it called? Shut up and put your money where your mouth is. That's what you get for waking up in Vegas. I love that song. It's one of my favorite. You gotta help me out. It's all a blur last night. Do you know that song? It's a good song. I like it. I remember jamming that in college, and I was like, this is a bop, Katy Perry. Back when she wasn't garbage. It's Waking Up in Vegas by Katy Perry. It's a great song. You love the music video. I'm gonna play it after this stream. Ding 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 ding. I already said it, gents. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. What does the fox say? Stop, Chris. Come to New York? Yeah, I could. Okay, I will stop. Yeah, I'll work on coming to New York later. Not now. I do have to meet a very famous actor in New York, actually. We've been talking on DMs for a while. I hope I get to meet him. He seems like a really chill guy. You'll stop? Hopefully you do. Don't stop, Chris. Don't stop. I love it. He's like, oh my God, you're gonna tempt me. You're gonna tempt me, Nick. You know what I do, Chris? That's so great. I'm so unhinged and cringed. You're gonna love every minute of it. Like, Nick, I need you every moment of my life. I need you every moment of my life. Don't stop. Don't stop, Nick. Keep going, Nick. Oh my God, Nick. Fuck yeah, Nick. Oh my God. Look, some flights. Oh my God, Chris. Ah! Okay, well, we know an Anna Lucas fan. No regrets here. Honestly, I'd have no regrets. No regrets. I guess the only thing I'd change is I wouldn't meet certain people, but I don't have to talk about drama. Right, guys? I don't have to talk about drama. Let's say it in chat. I don't have to talk about drama. No, it's okay. I got it, bro. Thanks. I got my own back. Isn't that right? Love you, bro. He's like, ew, you're grossing me out. Do you want to, hey, are you gonna, hey, Chris. Hey, Chris. Chris. Buy me a flight. You gonna buy me a flight? He's my husband. He's just like, yeah, I bought my husband a flight. Yeah, this is my husband, Nick. He's a YouTuber. He's a famous vlogger. Maybe you haven't heard of him. Oh, I'm sure they would, Chris. I'm sure they would. I'm sure they would. I hate having this cold that never goes away. Flonase may help, we'll see. right, guys, we're hit 2 hours. Dance for us? I don't know if I can. I don't even have music playing. Oh, I know, Liaison. I already know who you're talking about. Liaison. If I had music, I'd play, but I can't. And there's no like DDR today. We're going to another person's house where we're safe. You know, I have a new roommate tonight. His name is last night, David. Sweet black guy, kind of like Steve Urkel nerd, and I love it. So we're going to vandalize Cybertrucks. Okay, we'll have fun with that. I wouldn't do that. Flights are fine. I looked. What are you gonna fly me? Ryanair? That's a little nuts, don't you think? Chris is like, well, if you have to fly on the wings, I don't care if you shit your pants, Nick. Fly that for like 12 hours. No, thanks, Chris. But thanks. There was a funny joke. It was called the Fly on the Wings program. It was such a funny program. Yeah, if people are looking for a cheap deal, I think they'll find it. I'm just laughing. I'm just like, you'll literally shit your pants as you fly. Virgin, I'm not surprised. I'm trying to think cheap airlines. Like, sometimes you can do a coach share. It might be $500. Yeah, like, literally cheap flights are $500 or $600. That's actually the cheapest. It's $500 or $600. Is it one way or is it, that's the real question. Is it one way? Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, Chris. Your visa, British, nice. You know what's funny? I actually flew British Airways from London to Berlin. And you know what I quoted? The song from Scooch, 2007 Eurovision. Okay, you know what? I'll do the routine. It's a return flight. Let me do the routine for you. You ready for it? I'll even kind of sing it a little bit. You ready for it? I'll sing and dance for you guys. But this is the only thing I'm doing for you. Okay, and audio would be nice. Okay. It's like, I'll even dance for you when I come back, Chris, okay? Okay, you ready for it? Okay. I'm gonna have to take my jacket off too. Okay. Alright. Okay. Ugh. Okay. What does he say? I'm trying to remember. How does the dance go? Okay, he's like, I'd like to welcome you to this Eurovision flight. The duration will be 3 minutes exactly. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Yeah. He's like, what is like? Here's a drink set. We're flying the flag all over the world. Flying the flag for you. And then they do the thing. So I'm not I just took my jacket off, okay? I took my jacket off to dance. I don't want to be hot. It's like London to Berlin, all the way from Paris to Tallinn, Helsinki on to Bright, no matter where we are. Yeah. Flying high in Amsterdam. Why don't you catch us if you can? Some salty nuts, sir. Some of the one-liners in that song. I mean, the song is like majorly camp cheesy, but it's my kind of humor. Like, I remember listening to it, and I was like, God damn, this song is brilliant cheese. Like, the Brits, you guys, like, UK know camp humor in Britain is like on point, like brilliant. What is it? Oh yeah. We're flying the flag all over the world. Flying the flag for you. That's how it goes. Do a random dance. It's kind of harder. How about, okay. Swing your arms from side to side. Come on now, everybody do the Mario. Better? I just wish I had music. It's hard to do dancing without music. Like, I'm very, like, I have to listen to music. The rhythm flow through my body and kind of just, like, take it away. That's how I dance. So, what's everyone saying in the chat? I throw my hands up in the air. I could do that one. Do a random dance. Okay. What's my charge at? 16%. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to end stream. We stream for 2 hours. 2 hours. Okay? I need to pack. I need to get ready. So I need you to do this for me, guys. Listen. Like, comment, subscribe. Donate if you can. Okay? Donate if you can. Alright, I will see you guys later. Bye. I gotta go, gents. I gotta go.